Hi, and welcome to All Scale Slot Cars. I'm Dennis, and in this video, I'd like to count down my top 5 Scalextric cars of all time. Let me tell you the process in the making of this video. I laid out my entire Scalextric collection out in front of me, and right off the bat, I eliminated about half of them because half of them were pretty much TV and movie cars, and I want to do a separate video about them. I'll count down my top 5 of Scalextric's TV and movie cars, and they have done such a wonderful job of creating those cars and making those available to the public, and I really appreciate it. And I always look forward to whatever releases they have, and it's a great asset for the hobby to have cars like that. And I'm a sucker for pretty much all of them. Every time they come out, every year, there's always a couple they release. And they're one of the very few slot car companies that do that consistently. Carrera and Pioneer occasionally have some movie car tributes or TV car tributes that they'll release. And Auto World and the HO Scale has some, which is great. But nobody's been doing this like Scalextric, and I really appreciate them. So right off the bat, that eliminated half the cars for consideration for that, because that'll be in a separate video. But for this, I want to count down my other top 5, the remainder after that. And it was funny because at the time, I had no idea. Up until now, choosing out these 5 cars, I had no idea that I had a type. Other than the movie cars and stuff, I had a type when it comes to Scalextric. I kind of leaned towards them, and I never even realized that until I made this, got ready for this video. And what I mean by type is, now I've put some cars here. These are some Revo slot Datsun 510s and Alfa Romeos, Julius, that I just absolutely love, and that's what I kind of lean towards when these cars come out. When there's an Alfa Romeo from Revo Slot, I just love it. It's just absolutely fantastic. And so that's my type, amongst others. I mean, Revo Slot makes some great cars, and I have more, but these are the type that I lean towards, that I really look forward to. And as far as Ferrari 512Ms, I look forward to Slotit's releases because they do such a wonderful job with these cars. Just beautiful. And I always look forward to them. So that's my type. Even though I have others, that's my type that I lean for. And so now I hope that gives you an idea of what I mean here and what I discovered when I put these cars out. So without further ado, let's get into it. I have a handful that I'll call the not also-rans, but not runner-ups. There's a good word for them. Honorable mention. That's it. Honorable mention. So honorable mention goes to this Land Rover. Just a beautiful car. You never see these in the United States. So to me, this is a treat having this, and I enjoy watching this going around the track. So this is very special to me. Again, these are all the honorable mentions before we get to the top 5. Another honorable mention is this New York City taxi, the 1977 New York City taxi cab. And I grew up in New York, not in Manhattan, but in Brooklyn, but saw these all the time, and these are special. And again, what a fantastic thing for Scalextric to release to us. So we have this, and I think that is incredible. I love it. And this in here is another honorable mention, this Duracell IROC Camaro. And I love it. I love the Duracell livery, and you don't see many of these at all. And another beautiful car by Scalextric, another runner-up. And there's a bunch more here, and these are from the Monster Truck Mayhem series. I've done a video on these, on the monster trucks and all the different slot car monster trucks in my series, Slot Cars with Character, and these were featured in there as well. And Scalextric made 5 of these, and they are so awesome, so much fun to run. So they all get an honorable mention along with the others because they are just so much fun. Very durable, fun when they roll. When you crash them, they'll barrel roll, and just you have a ball with them, and they're not indestructible, but very highly reliable to not break apart. Not many pieces to break off. So I really love those. So those are the runners up. Now, let's get to the top 5. And at number 5 is this 1970 Dodge Challenger. This is from the movie Vanishing Point, as you could tell by the authentic license plate there. If you could see, that's the license plate from the movie. It's a pretty cool movie. I love the car from it. Now, this, I can tell you, this is now disqualified from my top 5 of my Scalextric movie cars, but that's okay. It wouldn't have made the top 5. I love it as a car. I love it as a car. As a movie car, the movie's okay. I had others that you'll see that I prefer more. So without this getting lost somewhere in the shuffle, this actually made my top 5 all-time Scalextric cars. That, of course, again, not counting TV and movie cars. But I just love this car, love the Challengers, what they did with it. Now, I want you to see if you notice a pattern here and see what I discovered when I went through my top 5. At number 4 is this 1967 Mercury Cougar XR7. And I just love this car. This one was driven by Dan Gurney. And it's such a beautiful, beautiful livery on this car. Very iconic car. And as you could tell, I also have the Auto World version of it. Number 98 Mercury Cougar. I love the Mercury Cougars in any form. In the 60s when they were this size and shape, and into the 70s when they got very large. But I love that too. I was heavily into NASCAR when they had those big Mercury Cougar XR7s flying around the track. David Pearson, Neil Bonnet. I just love those cars. And this is of course the earlier version, the 67 version, but a beautiful, beautiful car. And that is number 4 on my list, all-time Scalextric. All right, getting to number 3 is this AMC Javelin, a Roger Penske car, the Sunoco car, and how beautiful could this be? Very, very striking. Love this car. This is number 3 all time on my list. Are you seeing a pattern? Are you seeing a pattern here? Are you seeing a pattern? We'll leave these out here like this. Number 2 on my list of Scalextric all time, another Mercury Cougar XR7 from 1967. And this one was driven by Alan Moffat. And you Australians and Canadians and many in the rest of the world know who Alan Moffat is, a true legend in auto racing. And he drove this car, this Mercury Cougar XR7, 1967. Just awesome, beautiful car. Scalextric has made a number of these, I believe maybe 4 or 5 different versions. And I absolutely love this car. That's why it's number 2 on the list. And now I think you're definitely starting to see the pattern that I didn't see until I did this, until I prepared for this video. Here is the number 1, which is consistent with that pattern. This 1969 Boss 302 Mustang, and also driven, ironically, by Alan Moffat. It's Alan Moffat Day. No intention, but that's what it comes down to. It just so happens that he drove my 2 favorite Scalextric cars of all time. It had no relation to being Alan Moffat cars. Just so happens that that's the way it breaks down. And I love this car. It's got the Coca-Cola livery, which it's a nice color, beautiful, a deeper red on this. I don't know how that translates into the video, but it's got like a deeper red. And I like how the Coca-Cola is not overbearing. It's just a nice subtle mention of Coca-Cola, and it just makes it beautiful. And this is my favorite car by Scalextric of all time. And I really appreciate you watching. And as you can tell, I happen to love the Trans Am cars, and I think that's my go-to from with Scalextric, and they've done an absolute beautiful job. I can't believe I never even realized that until the making of this video. And so that's my go-to. In addition to the TV and movie cars, the Trans Am series cars by Scalextric, I highly suggest you look into them. Hopefully they keep making more in the future, because they do a fantastic job with it. And let's take the winner for a spin over here for a victory lap, or 2 or 3. All right. Alan Moffat Mustang Boss 302. Coca-Cola, a very, very symbolic car, very, very beautiful car. A lot of history in this car. Won over 100 races in the Trans Am series, and it is fantastic and a joy to drive. And I really appreciate you stopping by, and stay tuned, because sooner or later I'm going to release the sister video for this, where we discuss the Scalextric movie cars and my top 5 Scalextric TV and movie cars of all time. So thank you for stopping by and watching, and you enjoy, play with those slot cars, enjoy them to no end, and have a great day. Bye.